Alright, well, what's going on, you guys? So the Underglow just got here. We're going to be installing it today. This is the X-Brite kit. That was a horrible noise. This is the throwback series from X-Brite. It's nothing too crazy. It's definitely not one of the more expensive kits, but I honestly didn't feel like spending too much just on an Underglow kit. Now, that's some people. This isn't Bluetooth or anything, so it's really not that fancy. I understand why people would want to spend that extra money. I just personally didn't. But yeah, this kit definitely does the job, and I don't want to have to worry about any Bluetooth problems, because I do have some problems with my headlights sometimes, and I just don't want to have that, especially with something that's a little more like, if it's the wrong color, I can get pulled over and get a ticket. I really just didn't want that. So hopefully the remote will never give me any problems, but this is pretty much how I'll control it and figure it out. So we'll play with that after it's installed, but first we have to move all the cars and jack up my car so I can get under, take off the old Underglow, and install this new kit. So I'm probably just going to prop you guys up and then move all the cars. You guys will get to hear the cold starts of the C63 and my car. So I'm going to move my dad's car first, C63, and then my car. Alright, so we moved the car. I raised it up a little bit, well, actually like a lot, so we jack it up. It's hard to get the jack under, even though I got a low profile jack. I don't think I got a very good one. It's kind of flimsy looking, but it's rated for like 4 tons, so I don't really worry about it. But I honestly want to get another one just because you guys will see, but it doesn't look too safe. I'm gonna get the car on the stand so we can start taking off the old Underglow and then installing the new one. The one thing, I do have to find some zip ties though. I'm not sure where my zip ties are, because I'm definitely going to need those for the wires, so I'll definitely look around for those. But yeah, I'm going to prop you guys up and I'll jack up the car. Alright, so the car's all jacked up. I'm going to open the hood, and then we're going to detach the Underglow from the battery and then get the strips off, and then we'll be good to go to install the new kit. So we're gonna have to get under the car and take off the front plates to get to the wiring coming down from the battery, and then we have to do that anyways because I dropped a 10mm bolt in there. So yeah, that'll be easy to get. It's just on the tray. I heard it hit it, so luckily. But yeah, I'm gonna set you guys down. Hopefully get this thing off easy. Alright, so I jacked up the other side so that way it's more even and I can get to both sides. So the car is fully on the jack stands right now, which is actually really nice. And then we're going to just cut the wiring and just get everything off, and then it should be, I'm not going to do it too pretty. I'm just throwing the whole kit away, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to put you guys back down and I'm going to cut off all the old Underglow. Alright, so every single piece of the old Underglow is finally off. It honestly wasn't that hard. I pretty much just cut everything, took the skid plate off. I don't think I have zip ties, so I'm going to have to run to Home Depot. But luckily I was able to save these old metal sheets that were used for the other Underglow to attach to. So I have these that are going to be, so those are going to be screwed to the, they already have like the pre-drilled holes from the last kit, so they're going to be screwed to the bottom of the car, so that way it's not just like adhesive to the bare bottom of the car. It has something to actually stick on, so I don't have to ever worry about it falling off. So yeah, I'm going to try to get along with installing the new Underglow. This is definitely something you could do at your home. This is very low experience, so we're going to get started on installing everything right now, and I'll let you guys know what I do as I go. Alright, so I just laid out the Underglow kit to see how it looks before I install it, and it actually looks a lot better, and it's going to be a lot easier to install than the other one. So I have like the connection wire, it's just right here, so this is where it's going to connect to. It goes back, so this piece right here, it's kind of dark, not sure why. The front, that's the front. This is the second part to the front, so that'll go on the right side, left side. This is the right side, the right door side. This is passenger door side, and the back is actually two separate pieces that don't need to touch each other, which is really nice because you may not think about it, but when you go to install underglow down here, your exhaust gets in the way. So this is a nice way of getting around that and not having to feed it over your exhaust and have complications with that, especially with the heat coming off your exhaust. I also said what kit it is in the beginning, but I'll link it in the description, so go check that out if you want to get the same kit. Alright, so another thing I wanted to say, always test that the kit works before you install it. You don't want to install a kit and then find out that there's like an issue. Now obviously, like, I'm not saying this brand, but like with electronics, obviously sometimes there's faults in like the manufacturing and something can go wrong, so you don't want to install a kit. I already tested mine works perfectly, all the strips. And then another thing is always disconnect your battery. You never want to work on electronics with your car, even for the most part on your car, with the battery connected. So the battery is disconnected. I took the negative charge off and set it to the side there. Alright everyone, so I'm going to show you what I've done. So I have it just taped right here so it holds in place. I ran it down through here, through the back of the engine bay, and then let me get it under the car. Alright, so I think you guys can see well enough, at least it runs down here. It's about 2 inches from the exhaust pipe, so it's good from heat. I ran it through here, and this is mostly specific to BRZs or 86s, FRS, whatever. It runs through this right here, like right by the axle. So I have it connected here, like right under the axle. It runs through here. Let me get on the other side and I'll show you better like what I'm talking about. I think you can see where my hand is. So it runs through here, and I have it going out up here around where the skid plate, I have it going out here around to where the skid plate mounts, and then out to the front. So that's pretty much all I've done. Alright you guys, so we're really close to being done. I've done the passenger side from the front to the back. I'm working on the driver's side. I pretty much have everything mounted. I just need to do the wiring, and then we're gonna check, make sure everything works, and should be good. But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a look actually and show you guys how I did it. So I think I showed you guys how I went from the battery down, and then I'm going to show you guys what I did in the rear. So this mostly applies, obviously not every car is made the same, especially with suspension parts, but I have the wire over there run through the cuts and the jack points, and then it goes to this side piece right here, and then it runs back, and then it goes up into, there's the wires I have for my brakes and my airlift that go up over my upper control arm. But you can see that like bundle of wires right there, those black wires. So the underglow is there, and it goes up over the upper control arm right here, and it goes down back through here where it comes out to here, and it's mounted. I have this. So honestly, one thing that you guys do really need, that's actually like really important, are these metal strips. Without these metal strips, you definitely wouldn't be able to get it done in the back. Maybe on the other sides, but it definitely helps. Those metal strips help big time with actually getting like contact. They help with the adhesive, so that way it's not stuck to just like the bottom of the car, which is super dusty and run down from tire compound or whatever else. You definitely need those. You can just get a huge sheet from like Home Depot and just cut it to the front. I think the front's 4 feet, sides are 6 or 8 feet. It's really easy. It doesn't have to be that general or that exact. You could just cut them pretty generally. But yeah, you definitely need those. So I'm gonna finish the driver's side, and then I'll show you guys when it's done. All right, so the driver's side is all done. All I need to do is tuck the wires, and then we're gonna check if it works. All right, so the driver's side is all done. All I need to do is tuck the wires, and then we're gonna check if it works. All right, you guys, so it's finally done. We need to just lower the car, but I wanted to show you guys while it's up. Finally done. We thought that something was broken, and just be very careful. Every like thing that you disconnect, there's like the little ports, the male and female ports. You just have to make sure there's a little slit, and if you don't go in the slit, obviously it's not going to work. So I didn't realize there's the one that comes straight down from the battery. I had it in upside down. I must have forced it too hard, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. So this is the chasing mode, so the colors are obviously chasing. Alright, so it is currently 2 a.m. I am editing the video, and I realized that I accidentally deleted part of the end of the video to clear space for one of the coming vlogs. So I have to show you guys how the underglow actually works. So this is the controller. It's literally 2 a.m. You can see how dark it is. I'm so pissed off, but I'm just about done. So it's been actually a couple days, so I want to apologize for not uploading a vlog, I think last week. But yeah, that's besides the point. I'm gonna show you guys. So this is with the car entirely aired out. Obviously the car is pretty low, so it's not gonna be that bright, but you can see from the back how bright it actually is. And then if you change the modes, like there's like let's get to the color chasing ones. So this is like the color chasing. This is my favorite right here. It like kind of stacks up, and I think you guys can see it way better from back here, but like up in the front too. I think it might look blue because I'm not sure how good the camera picks up if it's like pure white light. It's definitely gonna look blue, especially being this close to the ground, but it's definitely super bright. I've been driving around with it at night and it looks really good. I think some of you may have seen it on my Instagram, but yeah, the kit works really good. I installed it really well. It's been running very smoothly. I honestly, big thumbs up, 10 out of 10 on this kit, especially for the price. So yeah, link in the description on the kit. But yeah, that's just about gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry the ending is not so professional, but yeah, please leave a like if you enjoyed it. It really means a lot. Subscribe if you're new here. Check out all my other socials, my Instagram, my TikTok, also in the description. I really appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.